well. His one loss was a knockout. He was leading on all scorecards too, but Brandon Adams came from behind, landed a compact left hook along the ropes.
His record stands 22 victories, including 16 wins by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats. Representing Las Vegas and Nevada by way of Albuquerque, stands 23 victories, all 23 wins by knockout, and just 1 blemish. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California by way.
Scoot back.
He rolled the dice moving to Las Vegas.
He will be. He's got his trusted,
up the pace. Bohachuk, ready. He's got Mendoza on the ropes, and that's what he wants.
Forced to withdraw due to a right biceps injury, but Brian Mendoza has the philosophy: you stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Against Rosario, Jason Rosario, as it does, he will box and feel you out a little bit until he spots an opening, and then he'll strike.
And he loves to go to the body. Again, we mentioned he stopped Rosario by drop and the pressure.
And I'm sorry, Joe, but I think both of them are doing a fantastic job in this first round. Bohachuk set up the pace, close the gap, and Mendoza.
Good defense.
The defense. Manny Robles is a guy that trained me for 2 fights. A great train. He works hard. He's a hard worker. And the only thing I want to see from Bohachuk now is for him to change the speed on those punches.
Joe,
don't be predictable.
Early on, we are seeing both fighters actually have success with their gameplay.
Yeah, look, again, this is no surprise that Mendoza is kind of playing a cagey right now. He may not have won that first round just because of the pressure that Bohachuk put on him. He was pressing. He's going to get the round from me. But Mendoza is looking to strike. He already landed a couple great body shots.
Nice counter left hook by Mendoza upstairs. Good body movement, going to the body again with right hand. And in that round 1, Mendoza outlanded Bohachuk to the body 9-1, but Bohachuk outlanded.
Going to want to try to work the body, break down the Bohachuk. But again, the pressure from Bohachuk is just there consistent. And Mendoza is just, it seems like he's trying to say, there it is, trying to time him.
Overhand right uppercut by Mendoza, backing Bohachuk up now with some pressure of his own. That attack to the body.
And it seems to bother Bohachuk.
Oh yeah, it wobbled him a little bit. And
Bohachuk left hook.
Mendoza I think he's not respecting Bohachuk's power. That's why he came out kind of firing on all cylinders right now. Although Bohachuk did land a nice little right hand. Looks like Mendoza's kind of inspired and wants to take this round and take him out.
Mendoza's never been down as a pro. Bohachuk has been down twice. 3 scorecards before getting caught with a catch and shoot left hook upstairs along the ropes. And so Bohachuk's chin has been tested.
Losing every round. Mendoza will come back and go either way because both guys have power.
Oh, there was the Mike Tyson combination. Right up to the body, right uppercut on the inside by Mendoza. As we are into the final 10 seconds, 2 consummate professionals looking to remain in the hunt at 154 pounds. Let's go to
Yeah, here's that right hand of the body and right uppercut you were going to talk about. He didn't throw it there, but that's where Mendoza did hurt him. Here's Bohachuk landing a right hand and driving Mendoza back into the corner.
Yeah, you're going to see that a lot from Bohachuk. I mean, the overhand rights, the last one.
Mendoza has recorded 4 rounds, and as we look at total power punches through 3 rounds, it's Bohachuk what we're seeing in the ring.
And we talked about this fight beforehand being dog in this fight.
But again, Mendoza's known to be that guy that makes the adjustments.
He makes the most of being the ultimate underdog against Mendoza.
The adjustments, and I think right now he's looking for that. I know the aggressive fighter Bohachuk, and it seems like he is on top of Mendoza. But Mendoza's definitely setting up something.
But this is what
you want to grab and turn right away.
There's that right uppercut.
The strategies are going to change as we go along, but I believe Bohachuk's going to do exactly what he's doing now. He's just going to keep pressing until he either gets to the knockout.
There's a right uppercut on the inside, left hook, right uppercut, jack in the jaw of Mendoza. So there's the aggressive.
This is what got him here.
And I was about to say there was a lot of missing
by Mendoza.
Yeah, there was a lot of missing from Bohachuk with that uppercut, and he's trying to set a trap. But again, playing
with
shot
fire.
zone,
And that right hand of Bohachuk is lethal. The Tyrone Brunson, and just a crazy.
He's got power in both hands, but
to be in the inside because Bohachuk is so good. We've seen with the uppercuts, you saw the work that he does.
Yep.
He will outland you.
He's very comfortable on the inside. I said earlier that Bohachuk is most vulnerable when he's at that mid-range distance.
Yes.
And that's where Mendoza wanted to keep the fight, was at mid-range, but it's not that. It's a phone booth fight here because of Bohachuk and Mendoza getting battered.
Look, I mean, this is what you were talking about, Morrell, was that jab from Bohachuk. 2 of them landed right there. And, you know, but that's not really what's doing the damage. The damage is right here.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes.
That short stroke in close. This is where Bohachuk's most of.
Wants to finally get his visa to come back to the United States. Spent 4 weeks in Poland, % knockout ratio, and on the cusp of a championship opportunity.
A lot of incentive to win this fight, doesn't he? I mean, in more ways than one. That being said,
Nice uppercut left hand by Mendoza. When you go into the ring against the guy you're expected to beat, it's not the same, but upsetting the odds. When you go into the ring against the guy you're expected to beat.
Brown, he's not staying on the ropes, as you see. Oh, there, fortunately, there he is, but he was setting the tempo. You can't fight at Bohachuk.
Counter left hook by...
Then Mendoza, he's dropping his hands a lot. He's getting clipped right there.
And Mendoza along the ropes, where he's coached, absolutely does not want him to be. And while we talk about
Bohachuk's pressure puts you on the ropes, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, of course.
absolutely. Although there have been times where we've seen Mendoza take that step back the 4th round.
Yeah, look, right now Mendoza is, I think, getting beat to the punch, basically at will.
Continuing to wear down Mendoza, but Mendoza always against the unorthodox and polarizing Rolly Romero.
Absolutely. I think you summed it up well. I'm not going to try to add anything to that.
we got to tell those. What do you think about
that's not gonna
training
win 'em the
wrestling
round.
fighters for conditioning? Stephen Breadman Edwards has actually said some of his fighters, because of clinching and stuff, that they actually do grapple a bit and build that stamina and strength. What's your thoughts?
I'm all for a strength coach if they don't interfere with the boxing aspect of it and do their job, which is what you hire them for.
It's just that he doesn't even give you time to think. He's constantly on you. I mean, Mendoza's coming from that, tough loss against Tim Tszyu. Yes, another pressure fighter, but this is a different pressure fighter.
And while we
trainer Manny Robles, and he said that he wants him to fight at mid-range, and when he's on the inside,
Right inside the chest of
that's where Mendoza wants him.
But even if he is, I mean, Bohachuk is just
Nice long
the
range.
volume of punching that he throws is too much for Mendoza. I mean, he's just outworking Mendoza right now.
And Mendoza again against the ropes as we come to the end of round number 5. Counter right from Mendoza, but Bohachuk answers in kind.
Well, here we go. Look, here's another example of both guys dishing it out with the jabs, but Bohachuk came over with that right hand. Now he's going to get right back into it and follow up. Here's a little left uppercut, short right hand. He's going to press down on. He's going to press down on Mendoza.
And he's never smothering his punches, even when he's
for Mendoza, but he's been unable to thwart the sustained attack of Bohachuk, whose corner wants him to continue to use the jab more.
And Claudia just was over in the corner with Salas. Good left hook by Mendoza.
Yep.
And said that.
He's constantly on him, and that jab is so good for Bohachuk. He doesn't throw it to hurt you. It's to measure you.
Set up that right hand, that raucous right hand, and Mendoza also wanting to keep it mid-range because he was going to look for those uppercuts, but again, not getting the opportunity. There's a nice counter check left hook by Mendoza. Going to the body again, but it's a right uppercut from Bohachuk.
Set up the overhand right or straight right hand for Bohachuk.
It's just something to throw you off the track.
Exactly.
Well, Mendoza below the Mendoza line when it comes. Continues to march forward, squares up, and Mendoza continues to eat those shots. And again, now retreats to the corner. And there's another solid right hand, right uppercut, just missed. And another one. And really, we've seen over the last few years that Bohachuk has really improved on not just necessarily relying on his power or need to knock an opponent out. And that he credits his career progress to Manny Robles, who has helped him improve his ring generalship.
And Manny's great at that. Manny knows how to put those short combos together. And Bohachuk
on PBC pay-per-view, but in the meantime, this one continues to cook. Another counter left hook by Mendoza, who is spending way too much time on the
Comfortable.
right uppercut on the inside by Bohachuk. Another right uppercut on the inside.
That's how he got knocked out against Brandon Adams. He got too relaxed, too comfortable. He had
beautiful left hook by Bohachuk.
he had Adams on the ropes, and Adam just clipped him with that hook. So again, can't get comfortable, but
and he's not getting comfortable.
Not,
he continues to just tattoo the face of Mendoza with these punches.
Beautiful uppercuts. Again, Mendoza not creating the space that he wants, that he needs.
Out throwing Mendoza in this round at a 2-to-1 clip. It's one-way traffic.
It really is. And you know, Mendoza, again, he's trying his best. And he's always... Agree with that, Abner?
Yes, 100%.
All 3 of Mendoza's losses have come in his last 7 fights. Joining his Hall of Fame father, Kostya Tszyu, becoming a unified champion here in Las Vegas. The undefeated knockout artist will face the towering Inferno Sebastian Fundora in the main event coming up later tonight.
Again, the only reason we haven't seen Mendoza down is because he's got a great chin. That he does, but he's taken a lot. And again, he's still game. I know he's had those, you know, fights where he comes out of nowhere, but again, it seems less and less of a chance for him because Bohachuk is just on you.
Yeah, you don't want that to be your trademark.
No, no. Even though there are some fighters that are like that.
And both of them now grinding away, digging away to the body. All
right, here we go. Here's that right hand we were talking about, Abner. Okay, now we're going to look at it from a different angle. Here comes the jab that Maro's been talking about, and there it is. Just a little decoy.
Yeah, he set it up.
Advantage he's had in this fight, and yet Bohachuk's also scored some knockdowns with body shots. And as we are into round number 8 of the scheduled 12-rounder, Joe Goosen, you have Bohachuk comfortably.
Obvious to anybody who's watching this fight.
I gotta ask.
I know. And that's fine. I'm not doing what he wants to do.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. He's not letting Mendoza in. He's just fighting a perfect fight.
He's working.
But we all do to get ready. The guard, the higher guard, the more the defensive responsibility. Oh, missing wildly with the right hand, but Mendoza stapled to the...
Mendoza, any punching room?
I think what he wanted from Bohachuk is cleaner punches. Take that step up and stay.
We should do the real trainers of boxing. You guys can just chop it up in your own unfolding. It appears again, he's putting himself in the corner with the pressure, and you're right, it's because of the pressure. And he's can't.
And we haven't seen the maturity from him or the experience. No, not even the little things that you can do to stop.
It's a left hook to the body,
just
and
like that.
Smiled, and there's a left hook upstairs. Mendoza coming back, just as...
Bohachuk, that was beautiful left hook from Mendoza.
Yeah.
And as much as Mendoza had some success, Bohachuk continues to fire.
Now, here we go. Here's that liver shot we were talking about. It's probably right on the belt.
Right in the belt.
No, it's right on the belt.
Right on the belt.
It's right on the belt. That's not a low blow. A low blow is below
Easter
the
egg
belt.
hunt.
And that was right on the belt.
Easter egg.
We'll scramble those Easter eggs, maybe.
There's that counter.
Coming off that torturous 12-round uncharted territory and continues to do what he's done throughout the fight.
Yeah, and he's just not stopped. And the tempo is the same one. It's the same type of... He throws so much that it's hard to keep him off you. And hard to time as well.
And Mendoza continues to go to the body, trying desperately to sap some of this momentum from Bohachuk.
Says, give me one punch here, one punch there. He's looking for the knockout. He's not looking for
9.
Yeah, and at this stage, I mean, that's
vicious right hook from Bohachuk and the right uppercut. There's the jab continuing to keep Mendoza on the ropes.
That's gonna look for that knockout because so far it's all been Bohachuk.
Oh, right hand lands, curl behind the guard, and that one tagged Mendoza on the jaw. Uppercuts by Bohachuk, left hook, another left hook. Mendoza leaning forward, leaving himself open to uppercuts, but still digging deep, trying to find one for Bohachuk. Oh, another right hand, left hook.
Yeah, after this round, the third.
Final minute of the 9th, the first time Bohachuk has been in round 9, and he continues to shine in this, the biggest and toughest test of his career, continuing to unload.
A guy that's got 23 wins, 23 knockouts, and Bohachuk, and he's taking those shots.
Mendoza leaning forward, Mendoza just getting tattooed his face, becoming a mess. Final 15 seconds. Right hook, Bohachuk backing Mendoza to the ropes again. It is all Serhii Bohachuk as we go to round 10, or will we?
Tight.
All right, here we go. I mean, this
Let's
is just
not be
more of the
overconfident,
same.
okay?
More of the same, but better. I mean, more Tyra Mendoza. Those uppercuts are just working their way inside.
Right on the butt.
Yes.
You know, I'll tell you, this would be the last round. I hope Salas told him, look, I'm going to give you more round. If you don't knock out,
Change the
not
fight.
at this point.
Nope.
No. It's a dangerous thing.
And Bohachuk, his has got a chin.
Yeah.
Robbed the fight from, like this fighting spirit from his chin. You're right.
The chin, yes. Yeah, and he's chopping it. But if he were to throw more in this fight, I mean, I think he made a lot easier work.
And he's at the distance to do it. Although, again, you go downstairs, you leave yourself susceptible to that Mendoza counterplay. Bohachuk, who wants to inspire his compatriots, his fellow countrymen in Ukrainians. He says now is his time. And here on this stage here tonight, acquitting himself.
Half of it was all
Landed on Abner. I got a little gift from Mendoza.
Yeah. And Bohachuk's bleeding a little bit from the mouth too himself right now. This is
About the fighting spirit from Mendoza, but it just seems like it's not there anymore. I mean, he's
still punching.
Yeah, he's still punching, but
That's
Bohachuk
fine. He's taking all kinds of punishment, and we know he is not going to capitulate of his own volition.
Yeah, Mendoza would probably be the last one who would. Here we go. Boom. Nothing
right
new.
hand for both.
Round
Yeah,
after round, it's the same shot. We're looking at, and then the left hook follows.
But we also heard from the corner from Mendoza, we don't want you to take big shots like.
Round 11, the thudding shots reverberating throughout. Bohachuk, who has 20 now, utilizing some lateral movement, trying to, we've seen him drop Rosario, stop Charles, but the pressure from Burkhardt, well, they do tell the story of what we're witnessing. Never good at math, so I don't ever disagree with numbers. Oh, right uppercut from Mendoza from the distance.
Exactly.
And there it is again. Here, Mendoza, the front foot forward.
Mendoza's looking for that Jason Rosario right uppercut, but it's not happening right now. Bohachuk, I don't think at this point.
Saw him, yeah.
You know, he's done a great job with a really rough fight.
Oh, right uppercut, a rough right uppercut. Then Mendoza side to side, trying to avoid the attack. Avoiding a lot of the punches, but needs to be careful that he doesn't move.
He's moving the head well, but the hands are down. He's got to be careful.
Oh, another 1-2 from Bohachuk that lands with authority.
Stop. He's been this way for 11 rounds now.
Oh, but there's Mendoza stopping him momentarily. Mendoza firing out those left hooks. Mendoza looking for the win. Again, never question the fighting spirit of Bryan Mendoza. Mendoza coming back now again. Bohachuk defending well with the high guard, maybe trying to see Mendoza punching himself out. You never want to take that.
Yeah, and he was smiling at Mendoza and then coming back. Wicked combinations.
And
all right, here we go again.
Stay focused.
Bohachuk, this looks like, now there's that right uppercut. After I said he wouldn't sneak it in, he did sneak it in.
He did. We saw it.
And of course he was effective with it. It buzzed Bohachuk. But there's Mendoza missing, and Bohachuk's going to come back now. And if we have the replay, it's an incredible rally right here.
Yeah, the way he came back.
Yeah, go ahead.
The way Bohachuk came back, I mean, it just to show him that, hey.
Of his fights ending inside the distance, Mendoza 22-3 with 16 KOs, has never been dropped or stopped. And there's a left uppercut, left hook combination. Mendoza unloading with the right.
Still landing that uppercut, Mendoza.
Right uppercut, Bohachuk. Counter left hook upstairs by Mendoza.
All night, but Mendoza just found it.
Counter right from Mendoza. Jab finally from Bohachuk.
Look, Mendoza had a great spurt.
Official score, Joe Goosen, and I mean, like you say, you see what we see. Mendoza against the ropes. Plenty of heart and guts, but Bohachuk very composed, very mature in his performance. And now getting hit a little more, but continues to fish for that up. Will Bohachuk's knockout streak continue? Will Mendoza record another dramatic come-from-behind victory? 1 minute left, and they are going at it. Both of them throwing punches. Oh, the Jack with that uppercut. Another right uppercut on Mendoza. Right hook left, and Mendoza just eating all these shots. Biting down on the gum shield, trying to find a way to land the heavy.
do this, to tell you the truth. He's put himself, he's slugging it out with a guy that he's 10 rounds ahead of.
Unfortunately, that's his style. He's going to be there. He's going to try to close the round.
Bohachuk and Mendoza, two quality operators at 154 pounds. Mendoza. Let's enjoy the sounds of life.
Oh my God, what a left hook for Bohachuk. 12. No, he was losing every round. It was still a dangerous fight for both guys.
Yes, but look at the work Bohachuk's putting in along the ropes, the right uppercut.
I just can't imagine what the actual output was on fights for punches for Bohachuk versus Mendoza. But right here,
Bohachuk outlanded him 319 to 168, and he threw 822 punches compared to Mendoza's 507.
It was an incredible output of offense from Bohachuk. And it was just an incredible fight. Mendoza always dangerous, although at about the 10th round, I said it almost looked like he took too much punishment. And look, he tried in the 11th and 12th for a knockout, and here he is right there. Look at that. Still landed, but you know what? It was to no avail. Bohachuk had such a great lead on him, and just really
ain't no party like
Mendoza.
an uppercut party, because an uppercut party don't stop, Abner Mars. But the jabs of Bohachuk, 94 to 49, but Mendoza with 68 to 26 edge in body shots. And look at the end of the fight for a piece of the throne at 154 pounds. We alluded to the numbers, and boy, Serhii Bohachuk, a very strong night in the ring.
Absolutely, and I'm going to tell you, this is going to propel him into the bigger fights as he goes along, and well deserved. He looked brilliant tonight. He's going to be a handful for just about anybody because he's a relentless pressure fighter. He throws short
all three judges in agreement for your winner by unanimous decision, and now the interim WBC Super Welterweight Champion, Serhii El Flaco Bohachuk.
6 straight wins, now 24-1, goes the distance for the first time in his career at a critical